Hello everyone, Jasminia Moon here, and today we're going to take a tour of the Galleon of Dreams. Now I'm going to show you what the Galleon of Dreams looks like before it's decorated. So this is when you first walk in. You can always skip ahead to once we get into my ship, but for now I'm just going to show you what it looks like for those that are not familiar. It looks very old. Plain, nothing really to it. Just looks like an old ship. I've seen a lot of people use these rooms for different things. There's just so much you can do. And what I did for my ship was I kind of made it like a cruise ship. Not really a modern cruise ship, but as if there was a lot of travelers back in the times where this ship would have been relevant. And you'll see what I mean once we get into it. So, as you can see, it's very plain, not much to it. I'll go through here real quick. Oh, and there's like a walkway through here. And apologize, for some reason my character's walking really slow on the ship. And we'll go up here real quick. Now, if you're not familiar with the ship, you can change the atmosphere. You can make it so that it's storming like crazy. I kind of have the volume turned down a little bit because it can be overpowering. I don't have the music. There is theme music in the background, but I turned that off as well. And let's go up here. This is very open. Okay. So now, and yeah, you can see the sea is really calm. I'll show you real quick what it looks like with the storms. You just use this little wheel. You could change the music. You could change the weather where it's just drizzling. It's pretty calm for rain. And then there is rain. So it's coming down a little bit more. And then there is storm. So the thunder and lightning and the rain. Okay, so I'm going to put it back to calm. And so let me see if it will let me enter mine. It is in the Hall of Fame, the Ship of Dreams. Hang on, let me find it here. Actually, we'll just go to My Houses. At least I think it is. Or maybe I didn't publish it. Oops. I think maybe I didn't publish it. Because I know I've received a few trophies for it, for being in the Hall of Fame. I have no idea where it just went. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, looks like I have to leave here first. Okay. Alright. So again, mine is more of a, I guess, a cruise ship or a traveling ship. And you'll see it. Alright, so a common theme that I love using the sumac. The sumac tiles and dividers. especially for something like this. I think it's perfect. But here's my deck. As you can see, it's nice and smooth. I have a few statues out here. Some benches. Over here I made a little outdoor bar. So this was actually one of the first prestige homes that I'd done. I don't remember if I added any actors. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. I haven't did any upgrades or updates to this in years. So everything's here is pretty much how it was when I first started. But this is the outdoor bar. In here I did a dining hall. So I apologize, some of my characters are bald. I don't have the alternative appearances on right now. Technically they're not bald. But here I did just a dining hall and kind of a buffet style, so they can get their plates and their drink here and whatever food they want. Okay, we'll go up this way first. Okay, here we have the captain's quarters. It says knock first before entering. So I turn this into the captain's room, and there he is there. He's really tall. He's like a giant compared to me. He says, "Yar, who be at thy door?" And, you know, this definitely is fit for a captain or a king to have a keg right above your head. In here is his closet, which is actually his storage for his treasure. Now, if you remember from what this looks like before, this goes straight through, but I closed it off, so I made a little divider. Okay. So what I decided, because I made a cruise type ship, I made this, the guest staterooms. So as you remember, this was all opened. Remember, you could go straight through it, but on the other side is, of course, the treasure room. And here, I turn this into a hallway with guest cabins. Each room's different. I mean, same stuff, but different setup. So put a couple beds in here. Each one comes with their own little toilet and an armoire. And usually some kind of either a painting or some kind of decorations. Okay. Alright, so there's nothing down here, just the end of the hallway. And then we're going to go up. Oh, there's a little design here. It says Royal Stay Suite. So basically, this is, I guess, what you would call the suites or first class, if you want to call it. We'll go down to this room. Because remember, this was all open, so you'll see when we come in here. If you remember, you know, there's that part up there, the window, but I divided it into 2 rooms. So here is one of the royal suites. And here's the other. Guess you could tell this is more feminine. Little divider. And that's it for the royal suites. Okay, guess we'll go upstairs first. So in here is kind of like where the captain normally would be, or the crew, the overlook so they can see. And of course, they have a meeting space over here. I love this painting. This is the Paladin's Preservation. He doesn't say anything, he just stands there. Okay, go back down. So in here, decided to do a little statue and a little fountain. Some chairs. This says crew only. Guests may not enter, but you're all guests today. And this is pretty much the crew stay quarters. Oh, look at that. Look at that glitch. That's not cool. So there's a few bunk beds in here and little table for them to hang out at. Okay, back here we have a garden area with a fountain. And here is the engine/boiler room. I was going to put some actors in here, make it look like they're working, but I think it already kind of looks cluttered, so I don't want to make it look too cluttered. I didn't really do anything up here. I couldn't really think of anything, so I just put a couple benches up here. People wanted to observe and look up. But this is my ship of dreams, is what I call it. Again, it also says crew only, so you can enter on either side. That's basically it. If you have any questions or any comments or anything that you want to know regarding the ship and what I used and how to, just leave me a comment or send me an in-game mail to Jasminia on the Antonia Bayle Server. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.